Here is the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At small forward, Isaac Okoro. At center, Jarrett Allen. At point guard, Darius Garland. At the other forward position, Evan Mobley. At the other guard position, Donovan Mitchell. The head coach of the visiting team is J.B. Bickerstaff.
Basketball time. It's time to meet the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors. At guard, 6'5", number 33, Gary Trent Jr. The big man, 7 feet 1 inch, number 19, Jakob Hunter. At guard, 6'1", number 23, Fred VanVleet. At 6'8" forward, number 4, Scott. Forward, 6'9", wearing number 43, Pascal Siakam. The head coach of your Toronto Raptors is Nick Nurse. Let me hear one more time for your Toronto.
Well, we can finally say the NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, NBA debuts are always special, and MP is making his tonight. The 18th overall pick, MP still has a lot to prove. Now, one lead scout I spoke with said that MP was good in college, but his tools will not translate to this level. So some fans are already questioning this pick. Guys?
I can see that. Thanks, David. Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah, but I think that'll help MP. Fuel him.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Raptors, VanVleet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. It wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Gary Trent, and OG Anunoby subbed in for Fred VanVleet. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, we started the season with back-to-back wins. The team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Count that one.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Karis LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
Siakam, the bounce back. Barnes looking around. LeVert against Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anunoby. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses. Fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Robin Lopez is checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Cedi Osman in for Evan Mobley.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Here is Slim. He's guarded by Anunoby. Slim, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. They trail by one. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Slim, no good. And Slim picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Bill Barton, he's checked in. Toronto trailing. On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Slim, and it's Okoro in at the small forward. Birtle, the pass to Anunoby. Tries again. Nice D from Slim.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
I tell you, give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. Back to Van Vliet. Banked in off the glass. Van Vliet's got his second bucket.
Well, you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Garland against Van Vliet. Garland, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. The feed to Pirtle. Lays it up and banks it in. Pirtle's got the lead up to 1 now for the Raptors.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Allen. Here is Slim. He's guarded by Anunoby. Stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break Toronto. Van Vliet with the ball. And it's Trent in the corner. And Siakam has it in the corner. They get it back. The second effort. Pirtle's shot is off.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Garland, the pass to Slim. A shot missing. Good D by Anunoby. Fast break Toronto. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Passes to Garland. Locked up there for Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Now Pirtle. Here's Anunoby. Brings it from 9 feet away. Anunoby's got 5 now.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The pass to Mobley. Four on the clock. Puts it up from 7. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Cavaliers leading. Okoro passes to Garland. No good on that one. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Anunoby in the corner. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight. As you said, very few rookie big man, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Here's Slim. And Pirtle pulls it down. And it's Trent in the corner. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
No hesitation whatsoever from Trent Jr. His mind is always thinking shot.
Timeout called Cleveland. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Mitchell checked in for Slim. Some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers on top as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. He's checked in for Cleveland. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Raptors trail by 3. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Trent outside. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Trent's got 11.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Pass to Slim. Siakam against Mobley. Fires from 14. Garland, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Slim, good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Over in the corner, Barnes. Over Okoro. No good off the back of the rim. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
First personal foul.
A tremendous poise from Okoro on that play. Takes the contact, concentrates through the finish.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent.
At the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Here's Slim, and that one drops for him. Slim's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Siakam against Mobley. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, there's a couple things in play here. The activity and IQ of Fred Van Vliet. This guy, a dangerous mid-range shooter.
Cleveland moving the ball around.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
And that one misses. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Count that bucket. Now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
Pass to Okoro. Here is Slim. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Van Vliet's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
Mobley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
No question, he got bumped on that shot. Indoors, generally, rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
And the first one at the line is good.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out, and the game becomes more dangerous.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Barnes passes to Achua. Over Allen. Achua, no good. Cleveland leading by 3. Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in. Neto's got his first points in this one. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Pass to Mobley. Here is Slim, covered by Van Vliet. It's good. Now it's a 7-point Cleveland lead.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 11. And the pass to Boucher. No good on the three. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
And the free throw drops for LeVert.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that Caris LeVert can flat out score the basketball. I think the key for him moving forward, just become more and more efficient because the ability is there.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Achua. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Mobley. LeVert hits both of them. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. 9-point game. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Young finds Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot. Here's Barnes. Young trying to break free. Barnes can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
That's good from Slim. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete, that argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much that we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Neto. Pass to Osman. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Moves back up. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The ability to attack the glass, such an important attribute. Scotty Barnes may be young, folks, but he's a big-time rebounder.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mobley's checked in. That's good from Barnes. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev. And it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays. He can get downhill. He can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Allen against Young. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. A second chance effort. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Anunoby's got 12.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
Back to Neto. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Mobley finds Neto. Shoots over Van Vliet. Passes it to LeVert. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 15.
Boy, the confidence level you can see in Caris LeVert to catch and shoot. It hits his fingertips and he's ready to roll.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Cleveland leading by 9. Here's Neto. To the paint. Here's Mobley. The shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Nobody near Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Neto. Covered by Van Vliet. Here's Neto. Tipped away. Stolen by Van Vliet. Got it up. Misses there. And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
He's checked in for Mitchell. And so it's Cleveland with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Garland against Van Vliet. Garland left side. Counted. Good.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
And Torres for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
One shot.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Slim is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position. Puts it up from 12. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Garland kicks to Okoro. Back to Garland. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
Darius Garland.
And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Trent outside. Garland against Van Vliet. And there's the pass to Burton. Clock at 6. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mobley's got 26 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Trent outside. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Craig, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's covered closely, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Allen kicks to Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That
That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And boy, he's made the most of it.
Here's Young. And that time, also a missed shot.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Raptors ball.
Barton right side. Feeds to Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his
Love the
first
mentality for Porter. Gets inside and goes right at the defender.
At the line
Free throw good. Porter.
Otto Porter at the line for 2.
And Porter drops them both. Now Rubio. Pass to Slim. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Mobley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mobley's got 30.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And stolen by Barton. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Okay, Evan Mobley, that's one way to pick up some loose change.
Barton outside. Pass to Porter. A 3-ball. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Rubio the pass to Slim. Here's Banton.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Porter finds Young. Here's Banton. Barton outside. No good that time.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
So both teams changing it up here. There's 1:38 left to play here in the 4th. Barnes outside. Back to Van Vliet. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Evan Mobley.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Toronto shooting not great, 40% for the game. Back to Porter. Inside, here's Banton. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Rubio looking around. Slam good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't want to get home thinking too feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is...
Hey, everyone.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
You know, John, there was a lot of noise this offseason about whether I was the right pick at 18, so it felt really good to get out there and just start proving my worth and proving that I was the right choice, you know? I was so sick and tired about hearing about the right choice, MP this, MP that, I just wanted to be about it.
Well, you were certainly about it tonight. Looking forward to seeing what you got in store for us next time.
Thanks, John. Appreciate you.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Mm-hmm. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Community. Community is everything to me, so it's very important for me to have the fans on my side. With that being said, it's only up to me to give them a reason to cheer, to smile, to have something to look forward to. And with the season only just starting, I'm not surprised if they're not fully on board yet.
Okay, but is it fair to you to have to prove yourself like that? Is there any part of you that wishes you were perhaps given the benefit of the doubt?
Is it fair? I don't know. John, life ain't fair. My parents used to always tell me that when I felt bad for myself.
Wise words.
Truly. But as far as, getting the benefit of the doubt goes, I'm more comfortable being in a position where I got to prove myself. Always have, always will. That's just a natural part of sports. First you got to prove yourself to your teammates that you can be trusted to deliver. Then, if you do that and get results, the fans will follow. So I'm not really worried about it.
Cool as a cucumber. I'm sure the fans will love that quote, MP.
Yeah, man.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Anytime, brother. Okay, that's it? All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? He's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, that's not really his reputation.
So...
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.
So what you say to MP? Come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves. Mr. Akpim.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie.
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akpim.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
All right. See you, Coach.
See ya.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, well, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But, Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it. Look, I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not going to happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue. That's all.
Palace intrigue. All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Akpim thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read, too, but, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. You got to remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer is trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now at all.
Like, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we got to be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want slow plays.
Slow play it, exactly.
All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man.
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there. I'm your guy.
Okay, I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we're going to be golden.
Win some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.